How's it going, YouTube? This is Kumo. I got another package a couple days after my birthday, so I'm going to say this is my birthday gift to myself. I was wanting this before Venom 2, and it came in, so let's go ahead and open it really quick. I'm actually really excited for this costume. This was my first costume with some texture to it. It's not typical brick Sam Raimi, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 brick pattern, but it's something a little bit different. So it is from printcostume.com. You can see that. It's from Print Costume. Camera's over there. Alright, let's see how it turned out. So again, this is another custom design by me. First one was the Spider-Punk costume, and then I did the Carnage costume. And this is my Biohazard suit, Spider-Man. So I did request a specific worker, but maybe they were busy. It says Miss Yan, worker. It looks like a butterfly, but I'm pretty sure it's 88. So thank you, Miss Yan. See how this looks. So the original idea for this costume was Spider-Man being infected, just like the symbiote, but did I give him a different file? So it's supposed to be blue, but it looks purple because of the red on it. So this is the hood right here. You can see it, you can tell. So it's a very similar design to my actual Spider-Punk costume, in the sense that it cuts off at the torso when it comes to the red. So the red actually stops where the spider is at. I don't know if you can see that. So there goes the spider right there. So it's similar to the radioactive Spider-Punk costume, a little bit different. So it's a very prominent spider, more vicious looking, kind of like a symbiote spider. Red in the front, and then it is supposed to be blue, but the red and the blue, they make purple, but on my design it looked more blue. So I need to figure out what's going on when I convert my colors into the exporting file. What's going on there. So the shoulders, you can see the shoulders are very, you get a better look when I put it on right now. Very slim, so the red part is very slim. The webbing on the hands, again, it looks very purple, but that's how it's supposed to look, I guess, because red and blue make purple. It just didn't look that purple. And then Biohazard suit on the palm. Let's take a look at the back of the suit. So the webs are a little bit different. If you take a look at the mask, it's really hard to see unless I put it on. The webs kind of slouch, because for some reason I pictured, if you remember in Godzilla 1954, the original Godzilla movie, when he's shooting his atomic breath on the radio towers and they're melting. So I picture the web melting on the costume. So everything is kind of almost backwards. They're like slouching down, U-shaped down, like the web is being weighed down. So spider on the back is blue or teal. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a spider. It kind of looks like almost like a Tron-esque suit. And then the legs are very simple. just webbing down the legs. And if you can see it, I don't think you can. Let me find a good spot for you. If you take a look ever so slightly, I don't think you'll be able to see it because of the lighting. Maybe right there. There's little biohazard symbols on the costume for texture, but they're really hard to see. I'm going to put on the costume, and then we'll see what it looks like with the lenses that I made for it, and the face shell and everything on. So let me switch into the costume. Alright, so it actually took a while, but this is how it looks. I'll take a seat so you can get a better look. So these lenses took a while to get on, and I don't know if you can see, but they're not completely aligned. The magnets in the lenses are not strong enough, so I had to, you take a look, I had to attach, one of the magnets is on the lens. Peekaboo! I had to attach magnets onto the front of the costume so that it would stay down. So they just attach like that. But for the time being, until I get stronger magnets or I figure out a solution to it, that's what it's going to be like. So these are experimental. First time making my own lenses. From far away, they look pretty good. But up close, they don't look so good. So I'll try to stay as far away from the camera as possible. So the mask, you can tell. The web's kind of blurry, sort of. Maybe I'll be able to tell. On a bigger screen you can tell how it looks, but it just looks kind of blurry because there's an actual web line and then kind of like a glowing effect on it. So the webs look kind of thick. That's because there's red for the web, or blue depending on what spot you're looking at, and then there's a sort of a misty effect on it. So take a look at the front of the costume. Big prominent spider, bigger than my other design. Wanted to look more violent than my punk costume. Shoulders, very slim. So they start off here and here, and they taper down, really skinny. And if you can take a look, it's really hard to see, at least with the lenses on. There's lines on there, and then it kind of like branches off into the hand, and then there's no webbing on the fingers, and there's just the radioactive symbol on the palm. It's really hard to breathe in this thing, like every other Spider-Man costume. So the torso, just stripes down the torso, extensions from the red webbing, and then just kind of go down the side. To be honest, I didn't know what to really do with the blue, so that's what I ended up doing, just to kind of give it a different flavor than what you normally get in the Spider-Man costume. The webbing doesn't go all the way through though, so it doesn't connect right here. It's just kind of blank towards the wrist, and I don't know why I did that exactly, just something different. The back spider, it's really hard to tell, but it ends, the webbing ends right where the spider begins. Spider is blue, same spider as the front, that's on the back. And very similar again to my Spider-Punk costume, where it ends up here, but like I said before, the webbing is, instead of being like an arch, it's more like a bowl, I guess. bowl of cereal or something. Let's see the hands. I don't know. The hands keep getting my attention because I'm so used to there being webs on them, but there's not. The only thing that's on them is the radioactive symbol. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just that. Something about the hands is really cool. I don't know. It goes from red to teal, and then it goes to that bluish purple right there. And then the knuckles kind of match up with the webbing, so that's pretty cool. The feet, again, very standard for Spider-Man feet. Just webbing. There's really big arches right here that you don't normally get in a Spider-Man boot. But yeah, that's all I really got to say about this costume. I'm going to be wearing it to Venom 2. It was supposed to be my take on a symbiote costume or a tough looking Spider-Man costume. Let me know what you guys think. This is a very unique suit, to say the least. The colors are based off of my Spider-Punk costume, but I don't know where that purple came from because it was supposed to be blue, but I kind of like it, so I'm not complaining anymore now that I'm taking a look at it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think below. Comment below any suggestions that I should make for changes to the suit. Any other parts that you want to see. I don't know if you got to go look at the shoulders, the back, the neck area. There's really nothing on the legs that you are missing besides they're just pinstripes. But yeah, it's really hot in here. It's really late. I gotta get up early tomorrow. Started working on another costume, and if you check out the radioactive brick oven Instagram, then you'll see kind of what's going on. I kind of post more pictures and supplementary kind of things until my videos come out. But check out that page if you're interested. I got a really big suit planned for No Way Home that I finished. I'm working on it right now. I haven't finished it exactly, but I've finished components of it, and it's going to be really exciting. Man, this is pretty hot to breathe in. For some reason, those magnets at the bottom want to come off. I need to figure out the mask situation. The costume itself, I changed my dimensions a little bit because certain dimensions were kind of tight, especially the back area and the torso, and those seem to be kind of fixed right now. I forgot about the magnets. That's why I kept hearing drop. Let's see. I'll worry about them in a little bit. But this is just the Zentaizone face shell. And when there's no cloth and there's no stretch to them, it actually works really well with the lenses. So that's how they look. Well, that's how one of them looks. Let me get the other one on. I know I said, oh, leave a comment below, and I almost ended the video like 3 times now. But that's how it looks with the lenses on, just the face shell. So you can see I used pieces of craft foam. There's 2 layers of craft foam. And then I think it's this one, you can tell you can see the magnet. I didn't put the PC filter over it correctly. So again, I have a weird anime hairstyle going on. These are experimental lenses that I'm eventually going to perfect, so I don't have to buy my own lenses. I can just create different ones that, or maybe I'm not creating. Maybe there's already lenses like this and I don't know about them. But yeah, take a look inside. Yeah. Getting a little more creative with the costumes. But yeah, it's late. I'm rambling. So, thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you next time with my biggest costume yet. I'm not sure if I want to go really expensive with it or if I want to do the basic costume, no raised webbing, but I don't know. Zentaizone might charge me extra. It's $100 for the puff paint webbing, but this costume is going to be very interesting to say the least, and I can't wait to show you what I have planned. But until next time, guys, enjoy your cosplaying. Go watch Venom 2. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.